Welcome to another program in this summit series, Self-Empowerment and Miracles. This is with my co-host, Laurie Reyon, who's going to take the stage here as she talks about realms of self-empowerment and miracle healings. Laurie has been working with the dolphins and whale light energy medicine for decades now. It is truly her forte. You will feel it when you experience this webinar today, and open yourself to the love and the beauty and the wisdom of the dolphins and whales. Hi, Laurie. Thank you for being here.
Thanks, Lorraine. I'm so excited to be doing my presentation. It's been a great journey to be with all of our wonderful speakers and to have this air out to everyone on self-empowerment. But my work in self-empowerment is really in partnering with the elders of the planet, who are the dolphins and whales, and to helping people open up to what I call interspecies communication. One of my mantras is the greater body of healers and teachers on our planet are the animals. And for most of you know, I am partnered with Master Puda, who you'll be meeting shortly. She's an aspect of the ancient soul of Seth, and she's a cosmologist. She has the stories of the origin of creation and continues to enlighten us all and to assist us on our healing journey. So today we're going to be working with all three of them, being some messages from her and some miracles that she shared that allowed me to capture on film and, with pictures I'm going to share with you. And then we're going to be doing a mini dolphin DNA calibration, and we're going to be doing a light body activation with the whales. So hopefully you're going to really shift and experience all of this wonderment. Thank you so much for being here.
We are excited. And I honor you because I was thinking about you and Master Puda and how bold and such courage that it takes for you to own that wisdom, your truth, and to share it. And this is what we as empowered people will step forward to do. We will begin to be more confident in sharing this wisdom, in sharing our experiences. That's part of the miracle. And so again, I just honor you for sharing the miracle of you and Puda and the messages that come forth from Puda and also the dolphins and the whales. It is remarkable, and it fortifies all of us. It strengthens all of us, and it gives all of us courage to share our experiences with the higher realms as well as we become self-empowered. So we're looking forward to this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Welcome, everyone, to the Self-Empowerment Summit, Making Miracles. My name is Laurie Reyon, as you know, and this is my sacred partner, Master Puda. We do just about everything together. As you know, I'm an animal communicator, interspecies communicator, and we share our consciousness. I'm telepathic with her, and she's turned out to be quite an amazing teacher and a source of wisdom on our planet. Say hi. Yeah. It's a beautiful soul. We do just about everything together. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about her and the work that we do together, including our work with the dolphins and whales. So I'm going to let her sit down over here. Dolphins. Good job. In recent communications with the whales, I received a powerful message that changed my life in the last few weeks, and I'd like to share that message with you now. The elder whales have said to me, currently the planet is going through an epic energetic shift in global consciousness and frequency upgrades, unlike anything that we've ever seen before. And it's happening really rapidly. There has never been a better time to ask for help to integrate the massive solar flares and light codes that we are receiving during the next few weeks. People are quickly awakening and gaining access to their own light, their own power, and their own information, their own truth. And as your consciousness moves more into alignment with your higher self, you will begin to vibrate at a higher level. The changes that you are experiencing are not always comfortable, but they are necessary for your continued growth. The true beauty of your soul is beginning to show, and it has a positive and uplifting effect on others. The energies right now are trying to help you release which no longer serves you and cleanse your spirit. It is appropriate for those that are so guided to come together during this time of transformation, to receive the nurturing and powerful assistance that is offered to us from the great whales and dolphins. This is whale and dolphin energy light medicine. but presented in a way that's very new and enlightening with the help of 3 new white whales and 1 white dolphin. So I'd like everyone to take a breath, close your eyes for a moment, and move into your heart. And this is a message that we've received from Reyon, who is one of the newer great white whales on our planet. Beloved humans, you have all lived many lives on planet Earth, but you have never before received the amount of off-world light and coding that is just happening just now in the last few weeks and will be going on into the coming weeks. It is unprecedented. Our team of whales and celestial light beings offer you support as you navigate your way through this particular time period. We will help you clear at a very deep level and work with you physically and spiritually to integrate and transform your physical selves. It's quite a journey for each of you to experience as these new energies are cascading over us and as you move into every cell of your body. Your life force is readjusting as waves of light move through you. Our intention is to help you utilize these new and powerful light codes and frequencies and release the energy blockages and distortions that are still a part of your life. As the healing and clearing accelerates, we can then assist your physical forms and your actual DNA in changing and transforming as you become capable of sustaining these light surges. The voltage has and will continue to increase, and we want you to be ready and move with these changes as opposed to blow your circuits. Beloved ones, know that you are loved and supported beyond your imagination. You are a divine and integral part of the master divine plan of great love. It's important for all light workers to surrender now to the changes and ask for help to move with them. Together, joined in love, we will prevail and we will expand our consciousness as a result of the weeks of transformation that are upon us. Let us unify our spirits and our intentions using the power of love. We are the white whales, and this message came from Reyon, also from Glacia and Zonia, who you'll be meeting here shortly. And that's a message, of course, from me, Laurie Reyon. So hope you enjoy that. As we talk about different processes in our life and different experiences that we have, when we chose to create this seminar and this summit series, we talk about the making of miracles. And I think the speakers that we've had and the different things we've gone through have talked a lot about our belief systems. And I think one of the things we want to talk about now is this: we can alter our belief systems. We move out of duality, out of any kind of polarity or negativity, back to the heart and opening to the limitless possibilities that come from spirit, from the universe, from the galactics, from your guide team. And so Master Puda, of course, is my partner, but she's also a guide for me. And she's helped me with so many different things and opening to what I call light beings. So I thought we'd start out with just a few pictures that I've collected over the years that are really fun, that will demonstrate what I'm talking about. So I'm going to share my screen. So this is my kitchen, and the light beings that you're looking at were revealed to me at a later date to be Arcturian. And at the time that this occurred, I was planning a retreat where I was communicating with them, and they were really helping me. So here's some more projecting themselves onto the ceiling now. Now, normally I only see these images outside, sometimes in the clouds or near me. But this was one of the very few days that they allowed themselves to project their light into my home to really help me get it. And there's quite a few. They're really fun. They're changing the whole time, but this light that they exude, you can see even from the picture, is not really what we call on-world light. It's off-world light. It's very soft, but it's also very strong. So we welcome the Arcturians into our session today and into our lives, accepting their benevolence in the ways that they can help us. So you can see they just kept getting brighter. Puda was like doing cartwheels. She was so excited that they were in the house. She kept saying, "Mom, they're in the house. They're in the house." Oh, and I grabbed my camera. Glad I did. Pretty fun. Every picture's different, just a few seconds later. Now, my pool has been called a lot of things. One of them is a miracle. We invoke dolphins, basically etheric dolphins and whales, to come into the pool. But the dolphins, when we walk towards the pool and we're experiencing joy, and I'm going, dolphins, 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 I'm really happy. more dolphins come in etherically through these portals and project themselves, and they bring this white light with them. So this one you can kind of see the nose. Some of my classes, I actually do some video work with these guys, but look at the swirling. Uh, they come in and then they go shooting across the pool. It's really fun, and anybody can do this. It's just a matter of believing in it and allowing it to happen. My friend took this picture, and you can clearly see that this is a dolphin body in the pool, kind of coming out of a whale body. And I think this is a humpback because of the creases here. And quite often in the pool, you can also see the crystalline grid reflected in the pool, which you can see that. And we were joking around, and my friend was saying, "That's Puda riding the whale." So here we've got the dolphin, the whale, and an etheric Puda and the grid. It's a really fun picture. And when we see pictures like this, you know what? We really have to remind ourselves that our cameras are an example of something that's conscious but doesn't have a belief system. That's why the camera can capture these kinds of pictures, is because they don't have a belief system that would limit them. Now, this picture was taken out of my bedroom window over my pool, and the woman that took it was staying here as a guest, and she was taking a picture of the cute little neighbor cat there. And what we were doing that day is we were working with the golden dolphins. Now, this was the morning before the retreat started, and you can clearly see this is a golden dolphin ship, actually. It's like a flat disc that's pouring golden light into my pool. Such a blessing to get this picture. So beautiful. And again, the camera captured it, even though we couldn't see it with our physical eyes. But it was totally and completely in alignment with the activation with the golden dolphins that we were doing that day. So I treasure this picture. Another day I was out by the pool, and this portal right here opened up. This is my cat Samuel, and light started to come in, and I started to experience, well, this is what the dolphins look like when they come in spirit. There's some gold orbs here too around that picture, and the portal just kept getting brighter and brighter and opening more. It was really fun. This is a great picture that was taken at the theater when we released our film, Ascension Guidance. It was actually the day before the film, and we were down there setting up the equipment and rehearsing and getting ready for the premiere of the film Ascension Guidance, um, Living in Your Sacred Heart. And our film producer and editor was Bonnie Card. Now, her company is called Golden Dolphins Media Production. And again, she took this picture and she did not see the golden dolphins, but look at them. I mean, it's incredible. They're all around me. And they're, of course, there to, I guess, celebrate the release of the film. So it's an exciting day. Golden dolphins everywhere. This is a fun picture I took over in Hawaii. Uh, I sensed something was there. I didn't see it in the same way the camera picked it up, but look at all the different light beings. Thought you might enjoy seeing it. It's a lot of violet flame. It's definitely ascensions here in this beautiful ball of light. And here it is in the sky. I think it's the same being. Kind of fun. Now, this was me going down to Mexico. I love to go down there. I lived there 9 years in the late 90s and early 2000. And I went down to rent a home on the water. And I think this is the day after Christmas. And I was just feeling like, wow, I had had so many interactions over those years with light beings that appear on the ocean, and they'd come to my home out on the patio. And I met the Pleiadians. And it was really my first years of experience with the off-world beings that I communicate with every day now. But this beautiful light ship came right up to the window, right up to the glass. It was quite profound. I was so excited that they came right up and showed themselves to me. Made me really happy. This was in Sedona. I was in a hotel room doing some channeling work after a retreat, and my friends had gone out to, see the vortexes and the red rocks, and I was doing some work. And I turned and looked at the wall, and I saw this beautiful white dolphin that I had connected with earlier that year. His name is Trinity, or at least that's what he told me his name was. And he's coming like through a dimensional wall of light. He's coming into my existence, I think. And he let me, he stayed there quite a while like that, so I could take a picture. So that's Trinity. And the energies in the room started to change. This is still in the hotel room in Sedona. And this particular part of the light being, I think, is a face. It's kind of blurred, but it's a really bright light. But it started to go like this around the room, flying, 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 and it went really, really fast and came around the room. This is in Oceanside, where I live. This is a friend that took this picture, and she sent something either. Now, we didn't see it in this same form. The camera picked that up. But later I went into meditation and I asked to connect with the consciousness of this particular picture. And I was told that this was an educational orb ship that was traveling through the galaxy. And it was filled with, children basically from different walks of life, from different star systems, and that they were having a trip, like a day trip. And they came to my house and they wanted to see what we were doing with the dolphins and whales and meet Master Puda and, kind of observe us. So it was kind of cool. Really beautiful picture. And here's a nice picture that I'm not sure who took this. Someone sent it to me, but it was out on the beach. Beautiful light beam. Put that in. Now here's an interesting day. I have a mastermind group I've had for many years. And the consciousness of Master Puda is Seth. It's an ancient, ancient soul. Back in the 60s, Jane Roberts channeled Seth, and that was my first introduction to Seth. So, I've had Puda now, let's see, 15 years. And it wasn't until 2012 that it was revealed to me that her higher self, her I am presence, I guess you would say, is connected to the monad Seth. And I looked into the keys of Enoch and I saw that Seth was the first soul. And anyway, so many stories I could tell you about how she connects to her higher being and she travels. So anyway, the group got up out of the room and was taking a break. And she's sitting here on the stool, just like she was a minute ago next to me. And she's looking so cute. So I just grabbed my camera, snap, snap, snap. I took a picture. And then look, the next picture was this. And as I for just 3 seconds went snap, 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 and I looked and she was gone. She literally was gone. I did not see this with my physical eye. But this is her spinning her Merkaba. This is her spinning her light body. You can even see the creases in the light body. And for those of you who studied it, it's counter-rotating fields of light. So it's basically it was, now you see me? Now you don't. And so 5 seconds later, I heard her meowing really loud. And I went outside on the patio. She was on the roof. She'd literally beamed herself up and out onto the roof. And with the meeting, she was saying to all of us, "It's time to go higher." So she was demonstrating the use of her ability to time jump, if you would say, or metamorphosize herself, beam out. And the truth is, she's done this since she was a kitten. Not so much as she's gotten older because she has 100% freedom. She can go and come. There's a kitty door. She pretty much travels the world. She has a pretty cushy life. But on this day, she chose to demonstrate this for us. Whereas when she was a kitten and she was younger, and I remember living in a 3-story healing center with other people. And when I went downstairs and she was really little, I would close the door to the bedroom because I didn't want her to run out on the street. Well, she would end up down in the garage right by the street before I even got down the stairs. So she's been doing this for some time. And I know other people that have cats that also demonstrate that. You can just barely see her eyes in there. Just kind of cool. So anyway, this is the Merkaba. This is what it looks like in the sense of its sacred geometric form. But she has full use of hers. And she's teaching us to use ours too. So I thought you guys might enjoy that. It was kind of fun. There we go. Sorry about that. Got a little carried away there. So those are some of the miracle pictures that I have, and I'm sure some of you have some amazing pictures too. But I just want to open your belief systems through this presentation today, open your hearts, and get you to connect to all types of possibilities that would enhance your life, so to speak, to connect you with the other beings of light, our support teams, our star brothers and sisters, your animals. They all have these special gifts, and they're teaching us to activate ours too, which is really great. So today we're going to do a little bit of a mini dolphin DNA calibration. We'll talk to you a little bit about the dolphins and allow you to experience that energy. And then we're going to move right into working with the white whales and to give you a light body activation too, which are the two best forms of self-empowerment I think that I can share with you. So I so much enjoy working with the dolphins, both in the etheric and in their light bodies and of course in the physical. I live here in Oceanside, California, I'm just about 30 miles north of the largest populations of dolphins anywhere in the world. Orange County, Dana Point, Laguna Beach area. It's just north of me. And here we have huge populations of bottlenose dolphins and Riso dolphins, long-beak and short-beak dolphins, 5 species of dolphins, actually. And they estimate we have 500,000 dolphins in our area. And so it's such a pleasure to go out and see them and be with them. So again, working in harmony with the great white whales and life body activations. They all work together in such a beautiful way. You will meet the 12 ascended dolphins, and they will calibrate your DNA. So I'd like you, wherever you are, to just sort of, connect from your heart now and to read these affirmations with me out loud, giving permission for this activation to come to you and to help you. And if you don't feel comfortable with that, that's fine. You can just follow along. But they do ask you to give permission before they come and work on your body. So here we go. I call upon my I am presence and merge now with my soul. I am that I am. I remove all veils of illusion and step now into my personal power through my I am presence, soul and star families of light. I now ask for my avatar blueprint in this human embodiment. I ask for and welcome a new vibration and level of Christ consciousness in my human body. This is a picture of what it might look like to connect to your multidimensional self, as you exist in many places at the same time. And of course, the dolphins can access all of that while still working on the physical form that you're currently using as your form. Together, I ask Creator, the great whales and dolphin emissaries of light, for divine dispensation, here and now today. It's a beautiful humpback whale tail, a beautiful pod of dolphins. They live their whole lives in community in a sustainable pod. They connect with other pods, but they stay with their family. They raise the babies together. This is a picture of the spinner dolphins off the coast of the Big Island in Hawaii. So dolphin activations empower you and your DNA. The dolphins are the ultimate epigeneticists on Earth and are highly evolved whole brain beings. So you might be asking what that means. You look at the human brain and you look at the dolphin brain, you see about a difference in linear time of 30 million years. They have fully developed their brain stem, which has merged the consciousness of the two halves of your brain. So they don't experience polarity in the way that we do. They don't hear right and wrong, left and right, up and down. They make decisions based on unity and on love, basically. So our brain, basically, in many cases, cannot not function in a way that's befriending of you. Often, your brain can put you into what Master Puda would say is the ping pong game. I can do it. No, you can't. I can do it. No, you can't. I can do it. No, you can't. And a whole lot of time gets wasted because you're in polarity. You're in resistance to yourself. But when you come into the heart and you work from that place, you have a whole different vibration, which develops the brainstem in a different way, where the heart becomes the organizing, complex, I guess you'd say, mechanism in your body. And you can only feel various forms of love. So that is one of the dolphin teachings. Dolphins offer you transformational experiences with big vibrational boosts. You can always count on them to toss you up there. They can work with you in the physical and in the etheric. They work with your energy fields, recalibrating and harmonizing your overall spiritual alignment. John Lilly said, the largest brains on the planet are in the ocean. Communication with the whales and dolphins is the greatest achievement that the human race can aspire to. Now, he was, a leader in this work, working with dolphins back in the 60s. And he wrote several books, but this is one of them, Man and Dolphin. He was one of the first ones to float in saline tanks with light deprivation so he could activate his pineal gland, which is his third eye, and begin to communicate with them. And they taught him so many things. One of the things I remember most about him saying is that the dolphins that came to work with him over a period of several years taught him brain surgery, basically. He was already a medical doctor, but they taught him, well, for example, he would work with them. And when he would anesthetize a dolphin, every single time it would die. They will not allow themselves to be anesthetized. They're fully conscious, whole brain beings, and they don't allow you to put them to sleep, so to speak. They sleep, so to speak, with putting one half of their brain to sleep, and the other half is still fully awake and conscious. And so this is kind of a statement of where we're headed, our evolution. Eventually, we won't sleep either. And Master Puda says, God doesn't sleep either. So you're heading that in the right direction when we come into this type of consciousness. So let's welcome the 12 ascended dolphins that have introduced themselves to me. I would say over the last 8 years. come into my life. They're part of our school, which is Whale and Dolphin Energy Medicine. They've given us templates and they work directly with the DNA. And now we're going to be able to receive personalized DNA recalibration for the 12 strands of DNA. Okay, so I want you to visualize these dolphins coming into your room, and actually they're going to make a circle around your house, is what I'm hearing. And in their etheric bodies, they're pretty tall, about 10 feet tall. So as they come in, they stand usually upright on their tail, and their heads are up, but they also have physical forms. So please welcome Simeon. And as we welcome them, into a clockwise circle. So we're moving like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. This is Hatha. Welcome, Hatha. Welcome, Sigla. Welcome, Exetor. Welcome, Freya. Welcome, JL. Welcome, Persuela. Welcome, Zeregla. Welcome, Mercola. Welcome, Exava. Welcome, Cavalia. Welcome, Elamir. And welcome, Trinity. Trinity, again, is the dolphin that first came to me etherically. Earlier, I showed you a picture of Trinity projecting the image onto the wall in the Sedona hotel room. Trinity has come back into my life in the physical realm and also in the etheric realm, and working with us to activate our DNA, but also bring us very clear communication. So I wanted you to connect with Trinity today as well as a cosmic being. So this is for you. Now, remember, they're not really able to work with you until you give permission, and it's up to you if you do that. So if you are in alignment, please read this out loud. I now give permission and ask for the perfect encodement and DNA download that is perfect for me on this day at this time, for my highest and best good. I ask that I receive this activation and energy in every fiber of my multidimensional self. Activate now key codes within me. I choose to experience my highest potential as my higher light and my I am presence. Today, you will receive a multidimensional DNA activation, which will work with the different strands of your DNA and will be personalized for each one of you. It will not be the same for each of you. They'll work with you each as a sovereign being with your own unique abilities and your own unique challenges. So relax and sit with your spine straight. Close your eyes. It would be nice if you could cover your eyes with a scarf or a blindfold of some kind. And again, this is a mini activation using the power of epigenetics, which is the ability the dolphins have to work with your DNA to change your reality. Enjoy your dolphin DNA alignment. Okay.
Dolphins and DNA. The dolphins have shared with me that they are the designated keepers of the human DNA template system. They receive infusions of DNA activation through the Earth's ocean systems from Creator. It is their given task to process this information internally and calibrate the actual DNA that is perfect and right for each person. The dolphins also hold the energy of love and joy for the actual locations on the planet that are experiencing war and chaos. The dolphins work to create frequencies that are infused into these areas on the planet with templates of peace, harmony, and healing. The dolphin matrix supports DNA reencodements for people and places throughout the energy code systems they use. The dolphin family of light has created a template for the human DNA and uses it to monitor the overall template for the pure holographic possibility equation for humanity and Earth. If you choose to connect with the planetary dolphin family, you can receive these attunements directly from the dolphin group consciousness. The dolphins are the masters of DNA recalibration and are able to shift old energies very quickly with their healing frequencies. Also, they work in a frequency of joy and playfulness that is perfectly suited to the energy of ascension and the new Earth. Beloved humans, please listen to your hearts as the energies accelerate during 2012 and beyond. Call upon the dolphin energies as they are the chosen emissaries of light. Their communications will be of valuable assistance in helping you to align with the crystalline grid system, your personal DNA upgrades, and the dolphin matrix systems that are assisting in creating the center for the new Earth. Also know that the dolphin matrix of energy is assisting with the cleansing and balancing of the Earth's oceans. Currently, many scientific experts are saying that DNA plays a powerful role in newly discovered communications between dolphins and humans. One ongoing study at the Sirius Institute in Hawaii has revealed that dolphins and whales receive and transmit sound signals capable of affecting the genetic double helix. Using natural biotechnology, dolphins can actually heal humans swimming near them sonogenetically. 14 years of multidisciplinary study at the Sirius Institute has indicated that the expression of DNA, traditionally considered the blueprint of life, can be changed by the sound and electromagnetic fields generated by dolphins. New research shows that our DNA is activated by waves and particles of energized sound and light that literally switch genes on or off. Likewise, genetic inheritance is energetically transmitted bioacoustically and electromagnetically through special water molecules that form the electrogenetic matrix of DNA. These hydroelectric structures are shaped like pyramids, hexagons, and pentagons, and they direct the healing processes. This amazing phenomenon explains how remarkable healings have been reported by people in our boats near the dolphins and by swimmers following dolphin contact. The cetaceans have had complex language for millions of years, and they have the largest brains on the planet. Visitations by dolphins and whales have demonstrated a history of friendship and cooperation, and even partnership with humans. The dolphins and whales have shown us that they are the ancient and wise, supersentient beings on this planet. They are living examples for we humans, showing us how to live in peace and in harmony with our planet. We encourage you to connect with the dolphins and the whales each and every day, energetically, telepathically, and in the physical oceans whenever you can. The dolphins and whales are the living, ultimate expression of how we humans can begin to live in our hearts within the pod mind, which is demonstrated by living for the good of the many, not the one.
Nice. So I hope you enjoyed that dolphin activation. It's a short one, but very, very powerful. And if this is something you're resonating with, you can connect with me at another time and I'll tell you even more. You can visit our healing page on our website to find out about the 12 strands of DNA and how the dolphins use their amazing light and specialized gifts to assist us in calibrating the dormant DNA that we've carried with us, which is mastery from many lifetimes, as well as help us clear out the toxic energy that we've carried throughout lifetimes, perhaps in lifetimes where you've passed when you were injured or you were hurt, or just the pain and emotional baggage we've carried in this lifetime. But now we're waking up, aren't we? We're becoming those conscious creators and we're ready to stop playing in the drama and come back to the heart and work with these super sentient beings that are here to help us. So I know that they're here to benefit every single one of you and are working to make a personal connection. So I'm going to go now into the light body activation with the whales. I was working with humpback whales for really, I think, 21 years now, as they first started to connect with me. And the Pleiadians assisted me in receiving the communications explaining that the humpbacks are really here for humanity. That's one of their great purposes, is they carry the violet flame, and they're here to help us heal and clear and reach this higher frequency. Then in 2011, Master Puda gave us a prophecy, which we're going to talk about how the white whales were coming back to the planet. And they did, of course. We're going to talk about that and how we connected to them, and that changed my life and gave me the templates that we're now experiencing using the white whales and their amazing expertise. So I'm going to share the screen again, and we're going to move on to the next activation that I think you're going to really enjoy. Okay. Okay. This is whale and dolphin energy light medicine, and an activation for you by myself, Master Cat Puda, and we're bringing in now the overlighting presence of the great white whales and the celestial star councils of light. Picture in Puda. And this is a message I received just a few years ago. I was working to create an advertisement brochure for a conference that I was attending, and I just couldn't figure out how to put in all of the information describing who the whales are and what they're here to do into the brochure. One of the white whales came to me and he said, "Would you let me write it?" I said, "Yes, please." And this is what he shared. So I'm going to read it for you. I think you'll enjoy. Message from the great whales. Beloved humans, we are your elders, and we are the molecular librarians of Earth's history. We embody conscious creation, and we have the experience and the intention to assist you with core level healing. It is our intention to assist humanity in claiming their mastery and restoring your physical forms to radiant health. As you awaken your dormant DNA, you will naturally evolve into awakened geniuses. You will then live and create from your hearts in communities all across the globe where you change the outdated and broken structures of medicine, of education, of government, and sustainable living. Connect with us now, and we will accelerate your intention to evolve. We are solution energy. We are the great whales. We represent the cetacean nations of Earth, and we are cosmic creators. That's a beautiful message, and just a couple of paragraphs telling you so many things about them and how they're here to help us. They tell us they've been here for some 300 plus million years, so lots and lots of experience, and just waiting now to reach out to connect to you. So over the years, these are the healing templates that were revealed to me when the white whales returned to the planet, which was actually March 3rd of 2012 through the Stargate in Kauai. We were told to go there to receive them. And these templates were given, which are just so amazing. Each one is just a universe within itself. And it's not like one whale works within the system, all of them do. And they're not necessarily done in chronological order. When I'm working with a client that's doing a series of healings with me, or any of our graduates, by the way, we have graduates all over the world doing this work now, 14 countries. We muscle test or we hear the whale. Some of us are more telepathic than others, but we always listen to what the whale wants for the individual person and how we can best assist you in that particular day. So it's quite profound. Something to take a look at. And this information, again, is on our website, which is Laurie Reyon, LAURIE REYON.com. And this is from our healing page. So this is what they've said. The whales and dolphins are the most ancient and spiritually advanced souls on our planet. They tell us that it's time to upgrade our systems and to make a conscious quantum shift within our own operating systems. These energy medicine systems of pure potentiality can create an instant upgrade for you. The processes work with your intention to heal and expand your consciousness. The dolphin and whale energy medicine creates a crystalline matrix in the human form, activating dormant DNA and allowing the human to carry more light, thus preparing you for ascension. When you do this work, you can experience an accelerated change or growth and a deeper connection to your soul. The processes will assist you in moving into higher states of consciousness and in raising your vibration. So over the years, probably from, 2013 to really 2022, they started to appear in various oceans all over the world. The first one was appeared in Australia, and he's still there. His name is Migaloo. But they've come to the world from, again, a cosmic perspective to assist us. And quite profound. So we say, welcome to Light Body Programming with the Whales. These beautiful whales were showing off for us over in Maui. Look at that. Celebrating. So this is a beautiful picture. I love it. It's a signature picture for me, showing the benevolence and the gratitude that the whales have for humanity. This particular whale was tangled up in the nets in San Francisco Bay, and the divers went in and cut him loose. And look at the gratitude. Look at the connection. Incredible. I'm so grateful. So as we said earlier, with the dolphin calibration, nothing can be done by the whales with you. They'll not come in and work on you without your permission. It's all in the respect zone of free will. It's up to you if you want to receive this. So if you do, permission is requested from you to join together now in light and love. So wherever you are, I will have you read out loud from your heart, on this most auspicious day, I have gathered as a force of light. I have answered the call of my heart to come and join together now from my heart and my soul. And this is a picture just to help you connect to your higher self. And again, remember, your higher self really isn't either male or female. There's really no gender here, but I love this picture. And it's just reminding you that when we're connected to our higher self, the soul is the eternal, immortal self, then that energy, that communication will come through the whales because they access that with your permission. And then they can see how they can really help you. And again, it's all through the permission of the soul. Whatever the soul says, that's what they do. It's not the individual body or personality. It's the higher being knows what is best for you and how the whales can help you. So read out loud from your heart. In this divine activity of light, I now allow the great whales, dolphins, and celestial light beings access to my energy and Akashic records. Okay, so now they can start to scan you. Your Akashic records are the journey of your soul over every lifetime. And the Akashic records are stored in the etheric. They're stored in the water molecules of the ocean. And they're stored in, the higher realms as well. So they can easily access it. Beautiful picture. This is the art of John Luc Bazzali from Eye Within. So it's their intention to connect their eye to your eye. This picture was taken up in Santa Cruz. I think these two whales have a good sense of humor. I think they're very much enjoying surprising the little kayaker. The gentle giants that they are. So another affirmation to be read from you out loud. I call upon the overlighting presence of Mother, Father, God, my I am presence, and all beings of light from on high that serve the light of our Creator. It's a beautiful picture that'll help you connect to your soul into your own sacred geometry. The story behind it's kind of profound. I took Master Puda with me to a crystal ball concert with a friend of mine, and we're sitting there. I think we were in the front row. It was really nice, and she loves to go to musical events that are, metaphysical, I guess you'd say. And my friend had a friend with her that I didn't know, and she sat next to Puda. And when the concert was over, she stood up and she said, "I've been communicating with your cat during the concert." And I said, "Well, I'm not surprised." And she said, "She's asking me to create her soul portrait because that's one of the things I do." And I said, "Really?" And she said, "Yeah, I'd be happy to do that. If you would please send me a picture of her, I will create her soul portrait." And this is what she sent. Nice, huh? Another image of Puda, Sath, if you will. All right, this is to be read from the heart. And today is November 29th. So I now embrace and integrate my pure potentiality as a human incarnated upon planet Earth on this day. And I just realized you might not be hearing this recording on November 29th. So please put in the current date as you say it, and 2023, and in the city or town where you live. So I'm going to say Oceanside, California. And for all the people, of course, listening to the replay, please use the current date. Permission is given. And your DNA is being scanned and accessed by these great cosmic creators. And this is for everyone to read from your heart. Through the light of my divine creator, source energy, and the threefold flame of our mighty cosmic source, I now allow the whales, the dolphins, and celestial beings of light to align and restore my divine life blueprint. This image here is called the flower of life. It's actually an image of what we call seed creation. And the image below is the Merkaba, which is the sacred geometrical form, which is a double star tetrahedron of your light body. And of course, that's what they're working on, isn't it? They're working to align your crystalline light body. And again, that multidimensional picture, take a moment and connect with the soul and all the aspects of you. And now we're going to meet the great white whales, the cosmic creators, and we're going to call them in, and they will come in and form a circle, as the dolphins did, literally around your home or wherever you are in the world right now. And as they come in tail down, head up. These are big beings, 15, 20 feet tall now. Big, big, big. And we're going to move clockwise, starting at the top, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, so forth. Okay, so let's summon the great white whales. Please welcome Wachiko. Please welcome and connect to Wicha. Connect now to Wikoka. Welcome Pukada. Welcome Nani Niocha. Welcome Pakacha. Welcome Chio Chankasha. Welcome Ni'i Picha. Welcome Pancha Wichi Wi. Welcome Win Shipaka. Welcome Chisha Ni'iwa. Welcome Vendakata. Beautiful souls. We're grateful for all of you. And welcome the presence of the great Mother White Whale, Wataki'i. And as I mentioned earlier, when I received the Elder Well message, and that was in September, it was explained to me that 3 new whales had come to the planet in the physical and would be working with us in the etheric and creating more life body templates. And that's what's happening. I just did a 4-week course on that because it was so exciting and new. And I'm going to be integrating all of that information, of course, into the school, which will open in April of 2024. So this is Zonia. Is she beautiful? It's just young, just arrived. This is Glacia. And this is Weilun. Weilun has been seen in the area of Costa Rica and has been quite prolific in my channeling, giving us profound messages. I look forward to more of Weilun's wisdom. So, information, the white whale codes, the Lakota star names were given on 11/11/11 in Cahokia, Illinois at the Star Knowledge Conference. So the names that you just heard as we introduced the whales were given in the Lakota language, just so you know. Master Puda told us that the 13 white whale creator gods would return to Earth on March 3rd, 2012, through the Stargate in Kauai, and they did. We were asked to go there to create a retreat. We had 68 people go. It was a large retreat. We had 2 busloads of people, and we worked with the kahunas of the island, and we opened that Stargate, and it rained, and it rained, and it rained, but they came back, and I thought that they were just going to be coming in energy bodies, like angels, but turns out that they returned in the physical over the next 8 years, and they exist here now on Earth to assist you in creating your life in peace and harmony and great love. It's been quite a journey. So, as in the work that they do, it's always appropriate for them to connect to you personally, wherever you are. Obviously, I do these sessions for individuals, but in this case, we're doing it for a group. It works equally well, but each person is asked to share their intentions, and intention is everything. So by stating your desires, you access your soul energy and the divinity within you. So I'm going to play some whale sounds, and I'm going to ask you to take a couple of minutes now, 2 or 3 minutes. And some people like to write them down, what your intentions are. And this can be for your health, for your relationships, for your gifts, for the various things you want yet to accomplish in your life. And just know, as you connect with them, they are here to help you. Okay, so take a few minutes as I bring in the whale sounds. And this is your time to really connect to them. Okay, please come back now to express your personal intentions to the whales, and we're going to keep going now. So it's appropriate now that we do a water blessing. So if you can grab a bottle or a glass of water, this is important that we do this before the activation. And just take your bottle of water or your glass of water and hold it to your heart. When we bless the water in our bodies, we change the crystalline structure of the water molecules in our very own body, preparing us for the healing with the whales. Water, we bless you. Water, we love you. Water, we honor you. Please forgive us for polluting you or harming you in any way. And let's say the Ho'opono prayer together now 3 times. Water, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Water, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. Water, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. Through the power of our divine essence, we raise the vibration of this water and the water in our bodies to the highest possible vibration right now. So take your water and drink some of it and feel the energy changing. Should taste really good. So most of you know, I think, about Dr. Emoto, that he photographed the structure of water, proving that it's alive, it's sentient, it's conscious. And these are some of the pictures of his molecular pictures. He worked with emotion and discovering how emotion, changed the actual structure of the crystals. So take a look. Compassion, thank you, gratitude, of course, wisdom. Look at the before and after pictures of water, before and after a Buddhist prayer. And of course, take a look at the toxic structure of the molecule in the presence of negative words. Amazing. Dr. Emoto and also Dr. Todd Obakaides worked together in Tokyo. They used the humpback whale songs to successfully clear the filthy and toxic Japanese tap water. When I talked to Dr. Todd about it, he said the water was so filthy it was green. It was just disgusting. And even the song, Amazing Grace, didn't clear that water. That's how filthy it was. But when they played the whale sounds, the water cleared. It started to clear in 30 seconds. Only the whale sounds could clear that toxic water. Star tetrahedron crystals formed as the whales returned the water to pristine clarity. The whales have told us that their songs are the songs of creation. Remember, they're the elders, and they bring us the most powerful healing sounds available. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of bringing whale sounds of the humpbacks into your life. You can find them on YouTube. You can get recordings. You can certainly look into our messages and meditations with whales. But when that energy is in your home, it cleans the home, cleans the car, helps the animals. I've had so many people and animals literally just come back from the brink of death in the presence of whale sounds. It's a miracle. And now we know that this has been proven scientifically. So the star tetrahedron crystal is the shape of the geometry of the light body. So again, 21 years ago, when the whales said to me, if you'll use our sounds to help people, you're helping people restore their Merkaba or their light body. And I believe them. I have faith in them, because I am an animal communicator. I trust everything they say, but I didn't have any scientific proof, and now I do. And of course, it's so many thousands of people every day now listening to whale sounds and being healed. So I hope you'll take this to heart and you'll use them. Okay, toxins and old memories are removed that are embedded in your DNA that are potentially blocking you from living every day in joy and happiness, success, love. And here we are doing self-empowerment seminar. They really help you, really do. They carry the violet flame, which is something, we only have a short period of time to go into this work today, but I know that realizing that was one of the great teachings for me, that they actually carry that violet flame. So we also know that affirmations raise your vibration. So we're going to read these each 3 times, and I'd ask that you would read from your heart, not your mind, and that you would take time with them and project the energy of your heart, using the visualization that the whales have taught us, which is called triangulation. So when you say, I am that I am, the first time, drop into the earth and ground yourself. The second time you say, I am that I am, connect to the sun, which is the portal for source light. And the third time you say, I am that I am, connect to your heart. So we're going to take a moment. I want you to close your eyes and take a nice deep breath and prepare for this personal activation. Okay, let's do this together. I am that I am, grounding. I am that I am, connecting to the sun. I am that I am, coming into your heart. I am love. I am love. I am love. I am power. I am power. I am power. I am wisdom. I am wisdom. I am wisdom. I am the light of our Mother, Father, God. I am the light of our Mother, Father, God. I am the light of our Mother, Father, God. I am all that I am. I am all that I am. I am all that I am. Beautiful. These are read 1 time each, again from the heart. I am here. I am ready. I am open. Please guide me. And the whales say, let us rejoice together as we go through the doorway or the portal, which is actually the eye of the whale, to a higher dimensional frequency. They want you to return your energy now to that of an innocent child before your mind kicked in and tried to talk you out of anything beautiful. Okay, really coming into that innocence. And the whale that's going to come to you now will be one of the whales that we've summoned, that they're still standing in a circle around your home. And that whale might identify themselves to you, but they're going to be with you. You're going to be with them. It's a merger, if you will, of consciousness. And when you go into that left eye, you just lie back and relax. And we'll be doing again. It's just a short activation, but still very, very powerful. We're going to lead everyone into this meditation to connect to the crystalline grid of the world. This is a picture of that first white whale that appeared back in 2012. This is Migaloo, and he was photographed in Australia. It's a beautiful emissary, calendar whale, if you will. So merged with the great whale, we're going to travel to the crystalline world light grid. Okay, we're going to become activated beings of service, messengers for the light, and all the while receiving a personal DNA and light body activation to raise our vibration. So connect to the world light grid. And again, it's best if you can close your eyes, even if you can use a blindfold or some type of scarf over your eyes. Turn out the lights. And I have a message for you as the whales work on you. Connecting to the world light grid. The intention for this meditation is to connect to the crystalline grid system surrounding our world. Together, joined in love, we now ask to connect to our guides, to our higher self, to the great cetaceans and the angels that surround us as we enter into this state of relaxation and bliss. Merged now with one of the great white whales, we call out to the divinity within each of us, and we summon to us one of those great, beautiful whales. Remember, they are the elders of the planet and are available when asked to come and visit you. They are here to assist you, and they ask that allow them to be your vehicle to connect now to the world light grid. Take some deep breaths as you surrender to this energy and you create the merger with your beautiful whale friend. You will find that you are easily transported into the grid itself with grace. As you relax, connect your heartbeat to the heartbeat of your great whale friend. You have merged your consciousness with theirs, and you are a part of their living Merkaba field of light now. Feel the grace and how this great whale has taken you right into the crystalline grid and to help you find your own personal triangle within it. Our great whale friends are reminding us that which most of us have forgotten. Upon entering this timeline as human, you found yourself feeling separate from Creator and from each other. And now you are remembering that when the timeline was in the framework of completion, you would be summoned from your amnesia, and you would begin to remember who you really are. You remember that when the Earth experience began its completion, a magnetic force would emerge from the great grid systems, and that it would be in communication from our home worlds and from our Creator. This communication is now resonating into the world of form here on this planet. It's coming from the light grids, and it's connecting us once again to our brothers and sisters of light. The time of remembrance is now, and we are remembering that we are connected through the energy of unity and oneness. You are awakening to an expanded consciousness that has always been present within you, that is a reminder of the divinity within you. The energy of your soul and your thoughts now connect you to your soul family, to your star brothers and sisters that are embodied humans. In this sacred merger, we consciously connect now to the family of light, giving permission to connect more deeply to others of like mind and vibration. Send out your sacred light now from your heart and allow it to ripple through the crystalline grid systems that surround the earth. Call for the presence of your soul family, energetically merging with them. Specifically merge now, of course, with the collective of the cosmic conscious creators and the great cosmic whales. As we come together now through the vibration of that which we call love, we are accessing that part within each of us that is always connected to unity. This is the place where the greater good of all is possible. In this place of oneness, we all assist each other, but are still revered and loved for our individual and unique talents. Take note of this wondrous vibration as we consciously connect to many others with a common purpose. This liberation from separateness or duality is your birthright and is a reflection of the true and immortal you. The liberation or rescue from the world of duality is shown to you now as you have connected to this beautiful crystalline grid of light. From this place of light within each of us is the truth that transcends all differences, all belief systems, and all challenges. Your decision to participate today with the great white whales and to use light and oneness from this point forward is your own personal measurement of how you will choose to liberate yourself completely from the world of duality. Your ability to use liquid light individually and collectively will define your future. Let us lovingly use the opportunity to gather our light as a collective now, with all other beings doing this with us. And let's join that light together now and send it right back to the earth. Together, joined in love, from this auspicious location, we can make a difference in the vibration of the critical mass for our planet and beyond. Let us send peace to all, knowing that the power of our unified consciousness is making a significant shift in the world right now. Each day we choose to access it. The grid is a place of pure positivity, pure potentiality, and can only be enhanced by us adding our vibration and our high vibrations. Visualize the planet and all of humanity now being lifted in love to a place where they feel connected. See all of humanity being offered assistance to claim a new vibration of peace and harmony. In the free will zone, know we are affecting the all that is. We are growing, we are expanding, we are using the power of love to nourish each other. And now let's take a pause. Take a deep breath, cleanse yourself, breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth, quieting your senses, calming your emotions, and visualizing liquid light flowing from the crystalline grid to the earth. Ask to be shown or connect to one of the great pyramids and allow this just to happen naturally. The pyramids, of course, are an expression of triangulation. Now gently rotate your third eye or your pineal gland forward and connect to the pyramid that you're guided to connect to. From the place of the grid, allow your energy to flow into the pyramid. And take note that the pyramid immediately responds to you and begins to send light directly back to you. This is a powerful expression and process of triangulation that can enhance the power and the vibration of the pyramid and of the earth. And when your entire being now is filled with this incredibly high vibrational liquid light, move into a state of gratitude. We affirm, from the point of light within the mind of God, Goddess, let light stream forth into the minds of men and women, and let light descend upon us all. From the point of love within the heart of God, Goddess, let love fill each of the hearts of all men and women. May cosmic Christ consciousness fully return to the earth now. From the center of the great central sun, where the wisdom of God, Goddess, is known, let purpose guide the consciousness of men and women. Reveal and restore the consciousness of purpose to each human upon the earth. May each human remember their truth as a master being of light. And from the center of the galaxy and the great, great central sun, may the plan of the divine mission of love and light reach every single human. And from the place of the world grid of light, we lovingly return now to our physical bodies upon the earth, guided by the great will that gently brought you there. We find ourselves back in our homes, and it's appropriate now to begin to remove your energy from your whale friend, coming back into your crown chakra, feeling fully supported and empowered, energized, expanded, and very, very loved and supported. Take a moment now to give your thanks to your great whale friend, to the dolphins that supported you in the DNA activation, to your own master guides, and to the angels that surround you and support you and work with the whales and dolphins. And now give thanks to your soul, to your higher self, to your I Am presence for the opportunity to connect with others in this way today, knowing that from the energy of gratitude, we are all truly blessed. May we rise up in our self-empowerment, giving thanks for this virtual summit series and the opportunity to have this activation today. Let us reach out and bless all beings in all places and at all times. On behalf of the great white whales and Seth, myself, we're so grateful that you could participate in this beautiful healing with us. We're going to play some whale sounds now as you collect your energy and come back, and then we're going to close with a beautiful prayer. Once again, thank you to each and every one of you for participating in this beautiful activation today with the dolphins and whales. I'd like to close our presentation today with a prayer for Mother Earth. This prayer was given to me from South or Master Puda. Together, we envision Mother Earth, beautiful Gaia, in her highest light, where all the waters everywhere are pure and clean, where all the plants and animals who dwell in and around the water are living their lives in joy and perfect health. We pray for all of the animals, both domestic and wild. We pray for a planet where each animal is respected and honored, living their days in peace and safety. We envision our planet where the skies are true blue and clear, and where each and every breath is sweet and vibrant and energized with love. We envision our planet where the land everywhere is pristine and pulsating with life, where the trees are radiant and beautiful, and the farms and gardens are flourishing with fruits and foods of all kinds. We envision our planet where all the people in all places are honoring and caring and compassionate with each other. We envision our planet where all the people in all places are honoring and caring and compassionate with each other. We envision Mother Earth herself tended like a garden, where her beauty is always celebrated, and where her beaches, her deserts, her pastures and prairies, meadows and mountaintops are precious and sacred. We envision Mother Earth honored and loved by all, where her highest good is revered and honored. We envision Mother Earth as a living entity, evolving on her own as a great being of light, joyous on her journey as she becomes a shimmering and beautiful bright star. We envision Mother Earth, beautiful Gaia, proud of each and every one of us because we have done what we came here to do. Once again, let us bless all beings in all places and at all times, and let us rejoice. And so it is. Beautiful. Thank you again to each and every one of you. I'm going to take a moment now to see here. I have to come back to here. I'd like to show you one thing from our website I think might be important for some of you. To move this around just a minute here. This is our website, lauriereyon.com, and I wanted to take a minute because we're working with dolphins and whales and self-empowerment today to point out this tab on our site. It's called Energy Medicine Healing School. And this is, again, the school that the whales really formed with my help. I am the channel, of course, and the voice, the teacher. But the classes themselves are taught by the 12 white whales and now the 3 new white whales that came in this year by Trinity and the 12 ascended dolphins, and of course by Master Puda, who is Seth. So our new classes start April 7th, 2024. And basically what's here is you are taught over a period of weeks and months to facilitate the whale and dolphin energy light medicine. And it's quite an intense training program. You can train to become certified practitioner where you can launch your business. And again, I mentioned we have practitioners now, graduates in 14 countries. We're in 4 languages. I've been doing this for a number of years. And then there's a second module, which is learning about the 12 strands of DNA, epigenetics, and helping people restructure their DNA. So there's a lot here to explore, more than I can take you through now. But if you're so guided, please come back and visit our website and take a look at it. You're also encouraged to take the courses if you're so guided, just for your own personal growth. And if you do that, you're not required to do homework, I guess you would say, or sort of certified practices that are turned in throughout the course. For those that are seeking the certification in the professional career, there is homework, and we work with our classmates. And then when the course is over, there's an opportunity to go into what we call internship. And you're able to work with people for the first time that you don't know, beyond family and friends, because you've now come to the place where you can facilitate these templates. So you can click here, you can go through the site and look at all the different things. This is an overview of what the training involves, and it's quite involved. So I'm going to close that so you can experience the opportunity to explore that on your own. Some beautiful pictures, some beautiful YouTubes of what's involved. that are supportive of the work we're doing. But we've seen all types of healings over the last 21 years, really. And once the school was launched, that was now going to be 6 years ago. I'm not the only one doing it, which is such a great thing. You know, I have these beautiful people out in the world that are doing this with me. So take a look at that and consider that that might be something you'd like to do. And again, I want to come back and say thank you to each and every one of you for all of, you know, what you're doing in the world, for opening your heart and for giving me the opportunity to share this wisdom with you today. I'm truly grateful. Namaste.
Wow, Laurie, thank you, thank you, thank you for this exquisite time with the dolphins and whales. We are feeling shifted from that mini DNA calibration and the love and the wisdom that poured through. And what I particularly love is the footage that you have. That makes it real. That is undeniable. And it's so magical. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's been a pleasure and an honor to collect some of these photos over the years and to, you know, live in what we call the miracle zone. It's available to everyone. You just have to open to it. And as we talked about with so many of our speakers, move out of a belief system that's limiting and just expand and just let it be. You know, the light beings and the spirit beings that are all around you very much want to connect with you. They even want to show themselves to you. But if we have fear, it's limiting and then they have to pull back. So I just invite you to come a little closer to that spirit being that's sitting next to you, perhaps, or to take a deeper look at your connection to the dolphins and whales and what that means to you. So.
Yes, as we spoke with Peter Tung and he talked about the animals and witnessing how they really are reflecting back to us a beauty and some information, then it just makes sense that what you're doing with Puda is remarkable because the wisdom that comes forth from that is real. And we can start to see in our life where miracles happen. And I'll share in my presentation a miracle that I've witnessed as well with the animal realm. And to me, we just need more of that. We need to talk with the trees more. And when I have talked with the trees more, I've learned that even though some get cut down, which doesn't make me feel good, but they're fine with it because then they become a log or they become a piece of paper in a journal that captures human emotion or other expressions of ways that trees could be shifted and changed in their density. And for example, a gift for my birthday was just given to me, and it was this beautiful wood feature that had spent many years in the ocean, and it now looks like a little sea monster. I don't want to use the word monster, but a little sea being, and it even has shells on it. And that is a tree that fell in the forest, now giving me great joy. So this is where a shift in our perspective from empowerment is so important. So thank you. And I wanted to give you a moment to talk about the special offer. You have done so many courses and classes that you have a collection for us, and that's really magical, and we're excited for it. It really is comprehensive. Tell us about this.
Well, my special offer is just, it's all encompassing of the different aspects of our work. There's some audio products with messages from the dolphins and whales, meditations, the CD that's a complimentary package to our film, which is free. It's called Ascension Guidance, Living in Your Sacred Heart. We have that audio for you, just step by step how to raise your vibration. We have another CD that's Laurie, Reyon, and Master Puda Speak with a compilation of beautiful meditations to help you come to your heart and to receive some of the whale guided meditations and some beautiful prayers that Puda has written. And then we go into the workshops and the classes, the replays. I think there's 12 of them, everything from healing classes to living in your heart to animal communication, soul embodiment classes. There's a 4-week course on working with the dolphins and whales. It's really, take a look at it. It'll take you a little bit to scroll through it, but it's a very generous offer from all the different aspects that we contribute to help you to raise your vibration. I know some people in the past that have purchased it said, it took me 3 months to go through everything and I learned so much. I'm like, that's great. Yeah, and there is a course, a 4-week course included too, as I mentioned, on cosmology. So if you're interested in knowing more about your star lineage, you'll be working directly with Puda, and this is her gift. She can identify that for you and help you. And if you're interested in working with us personally, we're available for that too. And then we have a special page on our Gray Whale Gratitude Retreat, which is coming up at the end of March in San Ignacio down in Baja. That's one of the places in the world where the little whales come right up to the boat, and you can pet them and you can lean over and kiss them, and they bring their babies to the boats. It's a retreat that I did for several years, and then I, took a break with the pandemic and all of that. So this is our first year back. I'm co-creating it with Roberta Goodman, who's an amazing dolphin researcher. She's lived and swam and worked with dolphins all of her life in whales. She's going to be there with us. And we stay in this beautiful eco-friendly camp. And so on that page, you get a $100 discount if you'd like to come to the retreat, and payment options are available. All you have to do is email me. We'll make it work for you. But that's coming up at the end of March. So if the gray whales are calling you and you really want to get up close and personal with what we call the friendliest whales in the world, it's a bucket list trip. It's going to be really fun.
Wow, that sounds really exciting. I'm glad that you are taking that trip, and I know you're going to have people joining you. That'll be wonderful. And I just
Great.
want to say about your classes and workshops, I mean, just some of these titles, Communication with Spirit Guides, that was a really popular one. All of your classes are popular. Living in Your Heart, you've studied with Drunvalo Melchizedek, and
I have.
the wisdom that he's brought forth is you are a student of that. And so it makes you a great practitioner to share. And also, I think one of the most important or biggest questions that we get is, how do I connect to my star family? And how do I know my galactic heritage? And that's your 4-week class with Seth through Master
Mhm.
Puda. And, for what you're offering this package at, one of those, the cost of this package is like one of those workshops, and you've got 12 here. So that's quite an incredible gift. Even if some have taken one of these classes, then it's still a huge library for people to work with and work with the whales more closely, and you and Master Puda. And then hopefully
Thank you.
people will join you on your dolphin trip, the whale trip, actually, the gray whales, and see the babies and give some some kisses to the baby whales. Awesome. Thank you. Laurie, I just want to thank you for inspiring me to join you in this presentation in this summit series. It's always such a pleasure to work with you, and I am honored and I am in deep gratitude. Thank you.
I'm honored that you joined me. I think it was back in June when we did the Lemurian retreat, and my guides were coming in and saying, "We're going to do one on self-empowerment next." And I went, "Okay, let me tell Loretta about that." And here we are, we're doing it, it's incredible. It's just incredible. Such a joy.
And so we hope you watching and listening feel the joy and feel the love and an expanded heart and your feeling of you, because you are the miracle. Thank you, everyone. Namaste.
Namaste, everyone.
Namaste. This has been a presentation of New Earth One Network, your home for New Earth living. Access information, education, and videos on living from the heart in unity consciousness. Visit newearth1.com.